Welcome to Grown Folk Stories, y'all. Trisha. So rude. Trisha, bring it up. Give it up. Give it up.
I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. Hi, I'm Trisha. I'm really nervous, so I apologize if I stutter a little bit, but I just wanted to tell a story. So lately when I've been asking people how they're doing, a lot of people are responding and saying, I'm living the dream. And I'm like, really? It's like negative 50 degrees outside. Like, what type of dream are you living in? Because it doesn't sound good to me. And then over the weekend, one of my friends was telling me how her parents just bought this beautiful home in Orange County on the beach, and her mom was complaining about how they couldn't keep it clean. I'm like, that's really cool that you can, you have this beautiful house. And I had had a couple of drinks, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I can get really ballsy, I get really blunt with what I want to say. I call it liquid courage, and so I just straight up asked her, I'm like, why the hell did your parents spend millions of dollars on this home that's just for the two of them? And she told me that it was her dad's American dream. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Because if you think about the American dream, people are thinking of the land of opportunity, happiness, and success. And then I realized that I had never asked my parents what their American dream was, or why they moved my family and I here to the States about 20 or some odd years ago. I'm sure if I asked them, they would say, oh, we wanted to give you and your brother an opportunity for happiness, whatever that looks like. And my parents have always been able to show us unconditional love and then, teach us how to give other people that. And I think when you're trying to receive the unconditional love, it's a little bit difficult. It's always easier the other way around. And so I also started thinking about why they never asked kids that are coming from a different country what their American dreams are. Kind of like that kids say the darndest things or whatever. So you have this kid from India who's 5, and you're like, what's your American dream? And he's like, I want to own a 7-Eleven or whatever it may be. And so I did start thinking about myself, and I was like, what's my American dream? What is it that I've been wanting to do since I was a kid? And I moved to the country when I was about 12 years old, and I had a British accent, and I actually got made fun of a lot. So I wasn't able to make friends that easily. But when I started school, all these kids were talking about summer camp. And I was like, what is the summer camp business? Because where I grew up, they didn't have summer camp. My parents didn't know anything about it. And they would keep talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I want to go to summer camp, just going to a camp at Lake Munkatunka, and there's girls on one side, guys on the other side. They hang out during the day, swimming, whatever, meet up at night, probably capture their first kiss or whatever. And I was like, I've had my first kiss, don't worry. But I never got to experience that American dream of going to camp yet. Because I just want to tell you guys that my dream might be coming true. On Saturday, I have an interview to be a camp counselor for a weeks-long kids camp for pediatric oncology kids, which is a cause that's very dear to my heart. And the 12-year-old in me is like, yippee, I get to go to camp. And then the 32-year-old in me is like, shit, can I get the time off of work? What if someone drowns? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm kind of excited about it, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get the position or not, but just the thought of going and maybe being able to go to camp for a week is completely exciting to me. And I guess the point of the story is whatever your dreams are, not to sound completely cliche, if it's a quintessential American dream, having a grown folk story, eating cupcakes for a living, whatever it may be, doesn't matter, just keep doing it and just keep on going, keep on keeping on, and that's it.
Cupcakes for a living. Grown Folks is canceled. Everyone go home. I'm gonna follow my dream. They have to cut out the supporting wall of my house to bathe me. Wash myself with a rag on a stick. Remember that? There was, listen to this. Anybody watch True Detective? Yeah! I turned 40 March 9th. Thank you. So it was a little birthday brunch, and we were talking about True Detective, and how disturbing that scene was, that incestuous whatever. And my brother was like, well, Lisa was like his half sister, and I was like, I'm your half sister. There he is. There's my brother. And I was like, thanks for the compliment, dude, but never. Like, and then we were both like, vile. I hope I didn't ruin anything for any. I didn't. You don't know who's fucking who in that.